All right. I have absolutely no idea what the heck happened with my microphone. I guess I just literally talked its ear off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a condensed version of my picks that I just did. Still got it saved, just so I can laugh at it later. What's up, Gil? What is poppin', my guy? But anyways, we got my week 2 picks for the Stephen Rose and Steel Maiden tournaments. Condensed version. I was going on for over a half hour, just blah, 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 blah. And I know people ain't got no time for that. So we're going to get right into these picks. Starting with Thursday Night Football. And we got Giants-Washington football team, both 0-1. Giants have notoriously seemingly owned the all-time record against the football team as of late. In my previous stream, I went over the freaking history of the two franchises really since Eli showed up. The football team has just been unable to beat these guys no matter how hard they try. And, the Giants got a good team around them. Their quarterback is a reincarnation of the Derp King. Sheesh, man. Wow. This could be the time when the football team finally wins. Of course, no Fitzpatrick. It will be Taylor Heineke under center. So you'll give him a chance to win this game. And, of course, they have that nice-looking pass rush. Chase Young, Montez Sweat. So I know one thing. Danny Dimes will be sweating a lot because those guys are going to be coming after his freaking hide. They're going to be trying to get that ball away from him. And I'm going to go with the Giants to win this game just solely because of the fact that the Giants have had a lot of success against the football team in the last couple of years. And I think it's just going to get to the point where it's just going to get mental in the football team's heads. Like, they cannot beat these guys no matter how hard they try. I think the football team is going to fight hard. I think it'll be like a one-possession game at the end. But I think the Giants' defense will persevere and get a big turnover in crunch time, and they're going to win the game. So give me the Giants to go to 1-1 on the year. I think it'll be a good game. I think Galladay will make a big-time catch, and that's how the Giants win it. But it would not surprise me, guys, if the football team came out and won this game. It would not surprise me. It would, especially if Danny Dimes is out here throwing turnovers left and right, fumbling the ball, throwing interceptions. If he's turning the ball over a ton, I got the football team. But I think the Giants are going to win this game. They cannot go 0-2. You can't. You know why you can't? Because let's take a look at their schedule real quick. I took a deep dive into their history and stuff. Let's take a look at their schedule just to see what they got coming up over the next couple weeks. Because Giants fans think this game is very important, and I think it is too. You got the Falcons. That's a win. Falcons suck. You should beat them. Then you got the Saints on the road, most likely in the Terror Dome against Jameis. Man, that is tough. Jameis has looked fantastic, especially LASIK Jameis. Ooh, and then you get the Cowboys, Rams, and Panthers. Those are not going to be easy, especially because you are on the road against the Cowboys. Then you host the Rams and the Panthers. I think out of these next 6 games here, I got them beating the football team, beating the Falcons, losing to the Saints. I think they're going to lose a close one to the Cowboys on the road. So that's what now? 2 and 3. They're going to come back, and I think they can beat the Rams at home and then beat the Panthers. So what's that? 4 and 3. There you go. 4 and 3 after your first 7 games. Not bad. Not bad. You're going to go Giants? All right, bet. But yeah, I got to go Giants here. I think the Giants have just had a lot of success. And to think about this, guys. If the Giants had lost that game against years ago, they would probably have Chase Young right now. Think about that. They would have Chase Young right now. That would be scary. That would be legit scary. But they won, and they got who they got. Was it Andrew Thomas? That's not bad. So, yeah, give me the Giants to win this game. Next, we move on to the Sunday games. I got to keep checking my microphone thing because it actually cut off on me in my last stream, so that's why I had to redo it. Patriots, Jets in MetLife. Bill Belichick simply does not lose to the Jets. In fact, this is the one time I'm actually going to do this because this is just insane how he just seemingly owns these guys. Patriots versus Jets history real quick. And I'm gonna guess it's lopsided. And it actually is not as long as I think. Although what's really since let's say they barely win enough as it is. They barely win as it is. Let's say what benchmark should I put? We'll say since 2010. So we're going to cut it off right at the last matchup of 2009. So November 22nd. Starting with the September 19th, 2010. 4. That's how many losses the Patriots have against the Jets since 2010. Wow. Think of how many coaches the Jets have had in that span, too. It's insane. And those 2 of those losses were in overtime, too. So they could have easily had 2 losses within the last 10 years. Like, that's insane. My God. And, of course, Mac Jones versus Zach Wilson. Should be a great matchup. Don't know, actually, the football team D-line is too good. Danny Dimes is going to die. It's going to be an interesting game. I think the way that the Giants win mainly is ball control, and their defense, I think, is going to get after Heineke and force a couple key turnovers. But we'll see what happens. But, yeah, in this game, I'm going Patriots over the Jets. I mean, I literally just showed you why. Belichick does not lose to these guys, home or away. And now they got a rookie quarterback. He's going to dissect everything about Zach Wilson. He's going to know what he eats for breakfast. And, what TV shows he watches before he goes to bed. And, I mean, this dude does not lose to rookie quarterbacks, regardless. And I got the Patriots beating the Jets. And their rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, is going to take care of business and get them to 1-1. Next, we got the Broncos and the Jags in Jacksonville. Man, imagine being the field, the field crew for the Jags. Last week, you had the field decorated in gold and black Saints logos and stuff, insignias. And now you just got to add a little bit of teal, replace Saints with Jaguars in the end zones, put the Jaguar at midfield, and boom, you're all set. Not much of a change, just a different shade of gold. Maybe a little bit like a yellower shade of gold. Yeah, and add a Jaguar. But they're welcoming Teddy Two Gloves and the Broncos, who are coming off a very impressive win against the Giants. I know Giants fans were really sure they were going to beat the Broncos, and the Broncos gave them a nice little slice of humble pie. And it's just even crazier to see how the Patriots and Jets did. Patriots lost by 1 measly point because their running back fumbled against the Dolphins. The Jets lost by 5 to the Panthers. So, yeah. In this game, I'm going to go Broncos down the road. Urban Meyer, I'm hearing all this news about him and everything. I don't know if it's true or not. I doubt it. People are just trying to make clickbait titles. You know how it is. Rookie quarterback, rookie head coach against Vic Fangio and the Broncos defense with Von Miller. Von Miller's probably going to get a couple sacks. And I got the Broncos getting out of Jacksonville with a W. They're going to go to 2-0 on the year. Next, we got the Bills and the Dolphins in Miami. speaking of the Dolphins getting that big win over the Patriots, continuing their success against Bill Belichick, I think Brian Flores is the only disciple who has actually had the most success against Bill right now. Of all of his disciples that are in the league right now, and he's one of the only ones, other than Joe Judge, I think. There might be another one or two, whatever, but yeah, he's had a lot of success against Bill lately. And they're going up against Sean McDermott and the Bills, coming off a loss against the Steelers. I think when it's all said and done, I think it'll be a one-possession game coming down to the wire. And I'm going to go Bills on the road to pull it off. I think the Bills are going to win it by a last-second touchdown with under a minute to go. Tua's going to have to lead a game-winning drive, and he can't do it. So give me the Bills on the road to go to 1-1 on the year. Next, we got a team making a cross-country trip. Niners, well, I guess. No, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're actually hanging out in this neck of the woods, in this area, the Midwest area, because they're not going to go all the way back to California and then fly all the way back out east. They're just going to stake around out here like they've done before. It'd be a complete waste of time and fuel and stuff. So they got to go to Philadelphia to face Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, who are coming off a very impressive win over the Falcons, which is impressive. But yet again, it's the Falcons. They're not very good. So, yeah. In this game, I'm going to go with Jimmy G and the Niners to pull it off on the road. That team is too good. The Eagles, they're all right, but Nick Bosa is going to be coming after him, as is Dee Ford. And I don't know if the Eagles are going to be able to block those two. Not to mention, you also got the rest of those guys, like Dre Greenlaw, and you have the other guys that they have. I mean, Fred Warner, too. Yeah. Big money Fred Warner. Just got the bag. I could see him making a big play in this game. Imagine if Fred Warner gets an interception. Oh, my God. If he does, my guy Rocha, who's a Niners fan, shout out to him, by the way, if he's watching, which I doubt he is because he's doing Giants games. He's doing the Giants game right now. If he gets a pick, Rocha is going to get lit in his stream. For real. Every Niners fan is going to get lit and stuff because it's hey, that guy just got the bag and now he gets a pick. How about that? But give me the Niners on the road against the Eagles. The Niners are just too good right now. And I know Giants and Cowboys and football team fans would love to see the Eagles take an L to Jimmy G. They just love to see the Eagles lose no matter what. But yeah, give me the Niners on the road. Next, we got Matthew Stafford. Why did I want to say Sam Bradford? What the heck? I see the Rams, and that's the first thing that popped in my head. Really? Ow. Rams, Colts, in Indianapolis, Carson Wentz, Matthew Stafford. What the heck? I was wow. Two quarterbacks who changed teams this offseason facing off. And I'm excited to see Matthew Stafford out of Detroit. And so far, he's looked really good. He's rejuvenated. He's out of that pit of misery in Detroit. And he's got legit weapons around him. And he's he's going to prosper. Oh, yeah. He's going to look really good. And, of course, you got a genius in Sean McVay as your coach, too. And you're facing another low-key genius in Frank Reich and company with Carson Wentz, who had a lot of success with him in Philly. I'm going to go with the Rams on the road here. This is a bit of a bold prediction for me. I could see the Colts winning at home, but I'm going to go Rams on the road. That team is looking good, and Jalen Ramsey and Donald and them, they're going to be on the hunt this week. So give me the Rams on the road. Next, we got the Raiders, who are 1-0, coming off a huge victory over the Ravens last night against the Steelers at Heinz Field. Steelers came back and beat the Bills on the road last week. And honestly, I hate to say this, but I got the Steelers winning. I would love to see the Raiders win this game just to shut the Steeler fans up on Twitter. But Steelers are good, man. I mean, TJ Watt's probably going to feast in this game. Max Crosby could too. I mean, that Steelers O-line isn't necessarily the best. And it might be tough for them to guard Ruggs and Waller and Edwards and, stop Josh Jacobs and them. It's going to be tough. The Raiders are no slouches. And it seems like the Raiders always seem to get on the Steelers' nerves at times, too. I think, in Oakland, did Big Ben ever beat the Raiders in Oakland? I don't think so. Again, let's take a look. I want to be sure I get this right. I really want to be sure I get this right. Bad. All right. Records by opponent. Oakland Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders. Here we go. So the Raiders lead their series by 3. Talk about a close series. But in Oakland, lost again, lost. Okay, they beat him in 95. That's way before Ben. God, they've only played him a handful of times since Ben was drafted. 04, right? So, yeah, Ben never beat the Raiders in Oakland. That's crazy considering how bad some of those teams were. Sheesh. That's actually insane. Ben never beat the Raiders in Oakland? Now, of course, he beat them in Pittsburgh. In fact, the last time they played in Pittsburgh, the Steelers won 38-35 in 2015. Wow. That's actually something I never knew. Wow. Okay. But in this game, I'm going to go Steelers. That place is going to be filled with angry Yinzers just because they're always angry. They're like Hulk. They're always angry. It's like they're going to probably get in the heads of the Raiders, and they're probably going to be playing Renegade by Styx again because to them that song holds mystical powers that gives their team an adrenaline boost. And yeah, okay. And I think the Raiders will keep it tight. I think they're going to be within like a touchdown or maybe even 3 points or maybe even tied late in the game. But Ben's going to do what Ben does and lead them down the field for a clutch game-winning field goal or touchdown. And the Steelers are going to win by at least a touchdown here. So give me the Steelers at home over the Raiders. Next, we got the Bengals with my guy Joe Burrow going to Chicago to play Andy Dalton and the Bears. Last time Andy Dalton faced the Bengals was with the Cowboys last year, and the Cowboys spanked on the Bengals. But I think by then, Joe Burrow was out, so that's tough. But now Andy Dalton gets to face Joe Burrow. So the past gets to face the present and the future of the Bengals. And the Bengals actually got some players that are actually really good. The Bengals might actually be a playoff contender within a year or two. I can't believe I'm saying that. I still think we're going to sweep them because we own them. But, yeah, they're going to be good. They might actually be able to sweep the Steelers this year. I can't believe I said that either. Sheesh. I mean, that team's got some serious talent on their team. They're facing Khalil Mack, the Bears, but, of course, it all comes down to coaching. Zach Taylor versus Matt Nagy. Interesting. Can the Bears stop Jamar Chase? Don't know. Can the Bengals stop A-Rob and Montgomery? I don't know. I mean, you're facing Andy Dalton. You should know how he does and everything, his methods. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting to see how this game goes. But I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to go Bengals on the road, beating the Bears and going to 2-0 on the year. I cannot believe I just said that. Bengals 2-0 on the year. I think they were 2-0 a couple years ago when they were like 4-0 to start, and then they completely collapsed after that. It's crazy. But yeah, give me the Bengals on the road. Of course, you should know who I'm picking here. Texans, Browns, and Cleveland. Hey, I wonder who I'm going to pick. The Browns. Duh. Oh, crazy dog. Why? Oh, maybe it's because it's my team. Make sure I pick the Cowboys. You'll see. I'll be getting to them in a minute. But yeah, Browns over the Texans. Texans got some nice pieces dotted around their roster, but overall, they're not on our level. Chubb and Hunt are probably going to be running all over them. I mean, they may be able to contain Chubb and Hunt for a quarter. I think I said this in my preview video. By the way, go check it out. I think I said this. If I didn't, I'm going to say it now. You may be able to contain Chubb and Hunt for a quarter, maybe a half, heck, 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters. But, at some point, they're going to get through. It's like a battering ram. At some point, your wall is going to break. And they're going to go flying on through a hole created by our offensive line, or maybe they're going to swoop around the edge. And with Chubb's speed, I mean, he did it to them last year. Freaking just cut around the edge and then just took off down the field. When Chubb and Hunt, especially Chubb, gets in open space, I swear he's like a runaway freight train. He's hard as heck to stop. He's hard as heck to catch, let alone stop. That dude's got some serious speed. And this is a dude that had a knee injury in college. It's crazy. Then he got Kareem Hunt, who just loves embarrassing people, whether it's hurdling them, stiff-arming them, juking them out of their shoes. It doesn't matter. He'll embarrass somebody. But yeah, give me the Browns at home in our home opener. You already know. Next, we got Jameis Winston and the Saints against Sam Darnold and the Panthers. Wow, another interesting matchup of quarterbacks who changed teams. Although Jameis was with the Saints last year, didn't do a whole lot because Drew Brees was there. Now it's his time to shine, and boy, did he shine last week. My God. Aaron Rodgers, what happened to you, my dude? Was it 5 touchdowns from freaking Jameis? My goodness. And in my opinion, I think he's going to show out again against the Panthers. Give me Jameis and the Saints to get this dub in Carolina against Sam Darnold. Give me the Saints. Now we start the 4 o'clock slate of games. Vikings and Cardinals in Arizona. I always got to make sure my microphone's on. Vikings, Cardinals in Arizona. Kyler Murray and company walked into Tennessee last week and stomped down the Titans. And I think they're going to ride that momentum, and they're going to take down the Vikings, and they're going to improve to 2-0. By the way, Chandler Jones, my God, what got into him? 5 sacks last week? Oh, my God. Dude, that's insane, bro. I ain't never, ever seen you act like that before. Well, I have. It's just been a while. Sheesh. 5 sacks. That's insane, man. Like, literally, this dude, I said this in my other attempt at this stream. This dude was sleeping in his bed that morning. He woke up. He jumped out. He did the Undertaker set up. And he's like, violence. And then, if he has a wife or a girlfriend sleeping in there with him, she probably woke up like, what'd you say? He's like, violence. Violence. Like, I choose violence. It's like, okay, have fun. And then he just goes out there and gets 5 sacks. My dude literally woke up and chose straight up violence. And there was nothing the Titans could do. The dude abused them, bro. He abused the Titans. Like, damn, what'd they do to you, my guy? It's like, did a freaking Tannehill have like a freaking ring of smoked sausages around his neck? My God, dude. Like, sheesh. Man. And now he's facing Kirk Cousins. Have fun, Kirk. You're going to need it. Yeah, give me the Cardinals at home. Wouldn't be surprised if freaking Chandler Jones had another big game like that, But yeah, give me the Cards at home. Next, we got the Falcons and the Bucks in Tampa. You already know who I'm going with. I'm going with the Bucks. By the way, for those of you on Twitter, you might not have seen this. Tom Brady posted a troll video a couple days ago. I think NFL on Fox's Twitter page retweeted it or reposted it. My dude was doing a message to the fans and stuff. And if you notice, behind his right shoulder, I believe, over his right shoulder, there was a computer. And there was a clock on it. The clock read 3:28. Master troll move right there by Tom Brady. Epic troll move. He knew what he was doing too. He probably sat there like this. Right? Sat there with his freaking camera on over his shoulder, waiting. 3:27. And it's like 3:28. Play. That's what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Master troll move, like I said. And then I got the Buccaneers beating the Falcons. The Falcons are not good. They have a decent offense, but their defense is trash. Give me the Buccaneers by a lot, especially because it's at home, too. That Buccaneers team is on a whole nother level this year. Could they possibly go back-to-back? It's way too early to say that. But knowing them with Tom Brady, you never know. There'd be something that they would do just to piss off the rest of the NFC South and the NFC and even the NFL. But give me the Bucs at home against the Falcons at 4:05, by the way. Next, we got the Titans and the Seahawks in Seattle. Oh, baby. This should be a dandy. Tannehill and the Titans trying to rebound after a very tough loss. Seahawks getting that big win on the road. Now they had home to face Tannehill. I'm going to go Seahawks at home. So give me Russ and the Seahawks. And then we got my guy Duke Bothers' Cowboys traveling to L.A. to face the Chargers. I got a feeling that stadium is going to be loaded with Cowboys fans. And I got Dak and company getting the win. I'm not just saying that because I'm pretty sure Duke is watching. I legit think the Cowboys are going to get the win. They literally should have beaten the Bucs last week. They should have. But the refs kind of turned a blind eye to a couple sus no calls. And not to mention Sirline kind of sold a little bit, missing a couple, shanking a couple. And you think he shanked, he doinked, and he just straight up missed one. It's crazy what he did, but give me the Cowboys to rebound and get the win on the road. And this is another big game for the Cowboys, because if you were paying attention from earlier, let's take a look at their schedule coming up here, because I already talked about the Giants' schedule, I'm pretty sure. But let's see who the Cowboys face coming up. Yeah. They have the Eagles next week on Monday night. So they have a nice little longer week to prepare at home too. Then you got the Panthers, and then you get those dang Giants. Yeah, that'll be fun. And then you get a nice little Dak and Mac face-off October 17th. That's nice. Dak and Mac. Drama is affecting the Packers still. Like the Panthers, they are my second favorite team. Yeah, I know. Never forget, in my draft live stream, you wanted the Panthers to take Justin Fields. And they didn't. They took J.C. Horn. I mean, that Horn pick was good, but if they would have taken Fields, that would have been crazy. But yeah, give me the Cowboys over the Chargers. The Chargers are a good team, but the Cowboys, I think they're going to get the dub. By the way, Zach Martin activated. Randy Gregory placed on the list. So they take one off, you put one on, of course. And then to wrap up the action on Sunday, we get a matchup of Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs going to Baltimore to face Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. We saw what these two teams did on their previous matchups. We should have beaten the Chiefs, but we fumbled the bag. Ravens should have beaten the Raiders, but they fumbled the bag. And they literally fumbled it. And I think in this game, the Chiefs are going to come in here, and it's going to be Tyreek and Kelsey. I don't know how the Ravens are going to be able to stop those guys. And I'm going to go with the Chiefs on the road here to get the dub. And the Ravens will fall to 0-2 on the year on Sunday Night Football. Tough. And then to wrap up the week, Monday Night Football, Lions and Packers, both are 0-1. Goff versus Rodgers, a nice little Cal Bear versus Cal Bear matchup. I'm going to go Packers. There's no way they fall to 0-2. And there's no way in heck Aaron Rodgers is going to lose to the freaking Lions. It just does not happen. You're more likely to see Bill Belichick lose to a rookie quarterback at home than Aaron Rodgers lose to the Lions. He does not lose to them. He doesn't. Again, we're going to look at their history real quick, and then I'm going to head on out of here. I think I already looked at their history before in my previous attempt at this live stream. But literally, they cannot beat the Packers. Talking about the Lions. 104-70 against the Lions. The Packers have won 4 straight games, although they did lose 4 straight and stuff, from 2017 and 18. A lot of those were probably when Rodgers wasn't playing. I know one year he wasn't playing because he was hurt. That was in 17. And then, so when Rodgers was hurt for the year because of his collarbone, they got swept. And then they got swept again in the year after. That's tough. 31-23, and then I think that game when I think Rodgers might have sat out or something because I think they might have had the division locked up. 31-zip. Tough. But yeah, since then they've won 4 straight. Trying to win 5 straight now. And it seems like they go on like little spurts. But give me the Packers at home. Give me the Packers to win this game. So there you have it. So just a quick rundown once again for Stephen Rose of Steel Maiden. I'm going Giants, Patriots, Broncos, Bills, Niners, Rams, Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Saints, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Cowboys, Chiefs, Packers. Lock it in. Throw away the key. Those are my picks. That's going to do it for this live stream. I know I did this a few minutes ago, but my microphone decided to troll me, and it actually cut out. So there you go. Remember how pissed I was when he did the draft? And yeah, I know. The draft stream is still up if you want to go check it out. My guy Gil Ambrose was on the stream. We reacted to the picks. We're probably going to do that again next year because that was fun. That was legit awesome. But yeah, you were mad. I was like, wow. Because I was told not to spoil it. So when I heard they were picking Fields, I was like, oh. When they weren't picking Fields and they were picking Horn, I was like, oh, okay. And then I got your reaction. I was like, okay, wow, he's mad. Okay, damn. But that's going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, turn on the bell for all notifications as we're ready for another week here. Week 2. It's crazy. Before I know it, it'll be Halloween. And then before you know it again, it'll be Christmas, and then it'll be playoffs because that's how it goes. Freaking NFL season flies by like a blur. Before you know it, it'll be week 15, and we'll be talking about playoffs, hopefully. And hopefully this guy will be leading us to another playoff berth, and, maybe in a year or so, a Super Bowl. Imagine if we win a Super Bowl, bro. Steelers fans are going to have to block me on Twitter because I am going to be toxic AF on here and on Twitter and everywhere. I'm going to be toxic. That's what happens when you've spent 24, going on 25 years of hearing nothing but bull crap from rival fan bases. Talking about, you're English. It's like, bro, just wait until we win one. You better hope we never win one, because if we do, the whole Browns fan base is going to be toxic. We're going to be unbearable. You thought Eagles fans were unbearable when they won their first? Oh, no, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. That would be funny if we won it this year in LA. Oh yeah, baby. But that's gonna wrap it up for this live stream, guys. Hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you probably, I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe the day after this Twins Indians series wraps up. So we'll see what happens. And then if I have any other Browns news, I'll be sure to pass it along. Because who knows? Andrew Berry is always working. You never know what he's trying to cook up. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'll see you whenever. Yeah, there you go. I'll see you whenever. That's what I'll say when I have no streams planned. Oh, Crazy Dog, aren't you going to do the Indians? Yeah, let me just wait 3 or so of my hours watching freaking bum team freaking try to play baseball and they fail. I might stream a game. I'm going to try and stream at least one more game before the season ends. Maybe one of the Yankees games. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really give a crap about them right now. It's football season. Browns take priority. You know, it's the way I do it. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. Have a good night. I'm out.